Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to this lovely Mayas webinar. We are joined by a beautiful piece of ginger and a lovely cat named Byron who might come, if we're lucky, to say hello. So thank you for joining us. Remember, you can comment or chat with us at any time, so please feel free. Don't be shy. Perhaps we can start by introducing ourselves.
Yes, why don't we start? Thank you. My name is Kate. I am 28 years old from the United States of America, and I now live in Italy, in San Giovanni in Persiceto. I have been here for 3.5 years.
Fantastic. Lovely. And people joining us, where are you from? Where do you live? And we also have a question for you, which is, as you can see written in the banner, imagine your life is a movie. What genre is it? And me, that is a good question. Me, who am I? I often wonder, who am I? I am the owner of this fantastic unicorn pen. Hey, that's very nice. So I am Monique from Los Angeles, California, and I live in Bologna, and I teach at Bologna Mille. And let's see here, we have Simona. Hi, Simona. Remember, hi. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Fiorella says good morning with a smiley face. Smiley face back at you. I'm from Modena. Cool. So Emilia Romagna, just like us. Beautiful.
Hi, she says, I'm Viviana. Nice to see you, Viviana.
She says, hello. And we have Elena. Good morning. I'm Elena. I'm from Sardinia. I live in Cagliari. Excellent.
Nice. Good morning, everyone. I'm Eulalia. Hi, it's good to see you again, Eulalia. Also, you, Simona and Floriella. Good to see you again.
Yeah, that's a pretty name, Eulalia. I've never heard that name ever.
Pretty. It's a good one.
Simona says, me too. Yes. Then we have Matia. I'm from Trieste. Cool. So, oh, how nice. I'm from Mozambique or Mozambique. I live in Italy. Quick trick quiz for you, Kate. What is the capital of Mozambique?
I don't know, Vil.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Maputo. I think so. So, all right, what we want to do first, because since our focus is about films, we want to show you a picture and see, do you remember this film?
Yeah, what film
is it? Yes, Maputo! Hey, I got it right.
Nice.
So what film is this?
Yes, what film is this?
And in the meantime, hey, yeah, Mattia got it. Excellent. Exactly. La vita è bella, or in English,
we say life is beautiful.
Yeah, life is beautiful. Excellent. Good. With Roberto Benigni. Yeah. Did you like the film? Did you like it? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. It's one of my favorites. And I remember watching it in my high school English class, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. And I cried a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's just so beautiful. Benigni's character is fantastic. So sweet. So everyone, careful with the article, right? So the is an article. Yes, fantastic film. Absolutely. So the is an article when we use, this is a definite article we use when we're specifying something. So in this case, life does not need an article, right? The is an article, for example, the pen, right? So I say the pen is in my hand, the pen. For this, we would not say the life. The life would be specific. We just say life is beautiful.
Life in general.
Life in general. So tell us, as we were saying before, imagine your life is a movie. What genre is it? So Kate, imagine your life This movie. What genre is it?
It's a romantic comedy and drama.
Both.
Yes.
Nice. Interesting.
What's yours?
If I imagine my life is a movie, I would say it's somewhere between a musical and that's it. I would say it's a musical. Yeah, let's see. We have Simona is saying it's action and comedy. Yeah, maybe I would say comedy too. Yeah. Ooh, look, Matya, comedy and drama.
Comedy and drama. Nice.
Yeah, Eulalia, it's action and comedy. Very nice. Action and comedy. Maybe mine is a little bit of comedy too. Sometimes, but not always. Can you read Viviana's?
Yeah, it's a comic. So you say a comedy, but it's good. Comic is an adjective to describe something that is a comedy. So good. Drama and romantic film. Nice. Okay.
Very nice, Viviana. Cool.
Okay.
And Elena says it's drama and comedy. It's drama, right? Drama is a part of life. No? So fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So let's dive in to today's focus here. Voila. And we see describing. So what is to describe?
To describe. Are you asking me or we?
Sure. Yeah, I'll ask you. What is to describe?
To describe something is to I want to say define it, but that's just a synonym. When you see something and you give information about it.
Yeah, good. Give information. Cool.
To give information about something.
Yeah, so we see Domenico from Bari is joining us. Hello and welcome, Domenico. Yeah, so to describe is to define, to see, and give information. So if I say, Kate, can you describe this?
Yes, it is a beautiful pink unicorn pen.
Yes, exactly. Good. Okay. So let's dive in and see our objectives. And we remind you, you can always type at any time if you have questions, comments, anything. Okay? So go for it. Oh, hi, Mirella from Pescara. Welcome. Nice to have you with us.
Nice. So we have describing a film. In this focus activity, describing the details of a film, favorite film genres, and asking questions about films.
Yeah, so the word genres is funny. Maybe we can say it a few times just so everyone can hear it. It's genres, right? Very soft G. Genres, right? So genres. Try it at home as well. Genres. Feels very French, doesn't it? Genres. Okay. Fabulous. So, favorite movie, favorite genre. And we see a little cat, a little kitten in the picture. It's so cute. So we want to know from you, what is your favorite film or movie? What is the title? And why do you like it?
Yeah.
Kate, what is your favorite film or one of your favorite films?
Okay, one of my favorite films is Princess Mononoke. It is by Hayao Miyazaki. Okay.
Nice.
Why do I like it?
Sure.
I like it because it is very philosophical, beautiful, and incredibly emotional. And so it's a great film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I love Miyazaki. What a fantastic creative director, no? Cool. We see Viviana saying, I love Frankenstein Jr. It's fantastic.
Yeah, by Mel Brooks.
Oh, is it Mel Brooks? Wow.
I think so. Yeah, Frankenstein Jr. is a Mel Brooks film.
I've never seen Frankenstein Jr. Very cool.
Really? It's got
Yeah.
Gene Wilder in it. It's
Wow.
fantastic.
So it's a classic. No?
Yeah, it's very funny. It's a comedy.
Cool. Also, Kate said philosophical, right? An adjective meaning something with a lot of philosophical content, with philosophy in it, right?
My favorite movie is Madagascar. I really like it. Remember, we need that that object pronoun. I really like it because it's very fun and comical. Yes, it is. I like to move it, move it.
Yeah, so exactly. Remember, I really like it, like Kate said, because otherwise it's difficult to it is clear but unclear. I really like it. We always need to refer to what you like. So I really like it because it sounds like it's repetitive, but that's how you would say. I really like it because it's fun and comical. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah. My favorite film is Ghost because I love love stories.
Oh, I love love stories. Ooh.
Patrick Swayze, or like Swayze.
Okay, Eulalia says, my favorite movie is a comedian, Il Principe cerca moglie. Oh, Eddie Murphy. What film is that?
Oh no, is that Coming to America?
I think so. Principe.
That's what they call it, Il Principe.
Yeah, so that's so funny. So that's an amazing movie. That is an amazing movie, and it's called
Coming to
America. America. Fantastic, Eulalia. Very good choice. Yeah, in English, Coming to America.
Yeah, they changed the titles in Italian a lot.
So funny.
The Legend of the Pianist on the Ocean.
Legend of the Pianist on the Ocean sounds like an interesting film. Okay, my favorite film is good. Great. Domenico says my favorite movie singular is the Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Right? So we say not the Big Gatsby, but the Great Gatsby.
I will say maybe I love the director of that film, Baz Luhrmann. He also did Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet, the modern version. But I like the book.
Yeah, I like the book as well. The Great Gatsby. Yeah. Let's see here. Elena, one of my favorite films is Black Cat, White Cat by Emir Kusturica. It's a romantic black comedy. I like it because there is beautiful music. Yeah, fantastic film. I agree, Elena. Yeah.
A black and white film, a sympathetic and a parody. Okay, nice. Interesting.
Awesome. Mirella, I love You've Got a Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Cool.
Oh, You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail.
You've Got Mail. Is that what it's called?
I think so. I haven't seen this one. I think it's a romantic comedy, maybe.
Yeah, let's see. You've Got Mail. Yeah, You've Got Mail from 1998.
Cool.
Which used to be, if anyone remembers AOL, in the beginning of internet, you would always hear, ding, you've got mail.
Yeah, that was our, the American version of Vergola.
What's Vergola?
You don't know the little kitten that, when phones were quite a new thing here, there was like a singular phone service everyone had, and they had a singing kitten. And so the jingle, everybody remembers, Mi sono virgola, sono gattina, sono la stella di telefonina. And so this is
amazing.
And so she would, when you would get a message or a phone call, she would say, ciao, what is it? Ti è arrivato un messaggio. Ciao.
Wow, that's fantastic. How cool. I had no idea. That's beautiful. Oh, very cool. So what we thought maybe we could do is choose one film together and go into detail on that film. Well, first, what is your favorite movie genre? Before we do that, let's say, what is your favorite movie genre? What is your favorite movie genre?
Ooh, I don't know.
Difficult question.
I like so many.
Yeah. So
Probably thrillers.
really,
Or comedies, and so it depends on the mood I'm in. Or I like all genres, but thrillers
yeah.
or comedy, sometimes drama.
I would say my favorite movie genre is documentaries. Like
Really?
good documentaries, yeah. Let's read through some different genres here. I'll read the left maybe and you read the right. So
Okay.
we have fantasy, romance, action, comedy,
Animation, musical, horror, and science fiction. Also,
yeah, science.
thank you so much, Floriella. She gave me a compliment.
Oh, cool. Let's take a look. So, science fiction, sometimes we shorten as sci-fi. Science fiction. Yeah, you sing very well. How nice. I agree.
Aw.
Domenico, I love Cartoon Up. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful film.
It made me every time I see the beginning of Up, I cry.
So beautiful. So sweet. Comedy, okay. Mattia, my favorite music genre is comedy. 1M. My favorite movie genre is comedy. Okay,
Got music on the brain.
What's that?
I said you have music on the brain.
Yeah.
I prefer action, romantic, romance, action, romance, and musicals. Okay.
Romance, yeah. Romantic is an adjective, right? Eulalia, my favorite movie genre is a comedian because it makes me laugh, and documentary because I'm learning most. Yeah. So just so you know, a comedian is it's a noun, and it's a person who does comedy, who is very funny. Is very funny. So someone who makes you laugh is a comedian. So for example, who is a comedian? Robin Williams was a comedian. Eddie Murphy, a comedian. That's the person though. So the genre though is called comedy. So the person is a comedian, person, and then comedy is the genre, right? But yeah, I also like comedies or comedy because it makes me laugh. Yeah, me too. Do you like comedies?
Me? I love comedies. They're my favorite. I just need to laugh sometimes.
Totally. It's very healthy, right? It's good for us. Ooh, look at Viviana's.
Yeah, my favorite genres are horror, cartoon, fantasy, and comedy. Viviana, fantastic. I agree 100%.
Really? Yeah, no, not for me. I can't watch horror films. Not gonna happen. No.
Yeah,
it scares me and then I can't sleep or I have nightmares. No horror for me. No. But cartoons I love.
For me, it depends. I don't like modern. Okay, hold on. I don't like a lot of horror films. I don't like the contemporary Western horrors a lot of the time, but I like things from Takahashi Miike, who's a Japanese horror film director. I love things from Dario Argento, which are classics like opera, Suspiria, those kinds of things.
Right.
And anything that's more psychological or disturbing than it is like graphic and violent.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
You saw Misery, right?
No.
Do you remember that film? No. How interesting. I was talking about it with someone earlier. It was a psychological thriller, and it was really well made with Kathy Bates. It was really scary, though.
I believe it. Yeah. Well, yes, of course.
Okay, but so Mirella says comedy, science fiction. Okay, comedy. Very nice.
Okay, the genres are fantasy, action, animation, and comedy. Nice.
Awesome.
Very good.
Yeah, I quite like animation as well. I would say documentary and animation. So, all right, fabulous. So let's move forward to this. Which adjectives? Let me reveal it for you. Which adjectives describe your favorite film? So why don't we write down some adjectives, Kate? Can you think of adjectives that you describe your favorite film?
Of course. So some adjectives that could describe Princess Mononoke. I had some earlier. Philosophical, Obviously beautiful, but okay. Emotional. So something with a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion. Interesting. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we want you to tell us, those were great adjectives, yeah. So Fiorella says, my favorite movie genres are comedy and action. And I would say my favorite movie is Mary Poppins. It came out in the 1960s and I watched it about 100 times at least. I loved that film. Which song are you singing?
A spoonful of sugar.
A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
In
The medicine
Bible.
go down. Sing with us at home. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
a
song is
musical
called
lesson.
A Spoonful of Sugar. Exactly. A Spoonful of Sugar from the film.
I can't remember any other songs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sippin' time, sippin' time, sippin' time, sippin' time. Or the most famous is Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There's something quite atrocious. Amazing. So can you use, so I'll give adjectives to describe my favorite film of Mary Poppins. I would say magical, fantastic, beautiful, fun, definitely fun, exciting, psychedelic, no, psychedelic, and
Fantastic.
cool. It's
And
a really
cool.
cool film, yeah. So can you use adjectives to describe your favorite films? What were people's favorite films? Do you remember?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we asked specifically. We were asking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were. Why?
Yeah. Elena said Black
Cat,
Cat, White Cat. What else did we have? Ghost, right?
Ghosts.
We had Frankenstein Jr. by Viviana.
We had Up. I remember that now.
Oh yes,
We had Up. We had
Pretty
Woman.
Yeah. Walking down the street, pretty woman. Who was it that sang it? Roy Orbison.
Yeah, Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
Wow, what a classic.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. So beautiful. Beautiful is a great adjective. Sure. Can we think of other adjectives to describe your favorite film? So remember, adjectives are words that are descriptions. So if I say, Kate, describe your cat.
I would say he is mischievous. He's playful. He's smart. He's too smart. And he is, sometimes he's aggressive, but in general, he's very cute.
Mm-hmm. Good. Cute. Fantastic adjective. Cats are cute. Look at the cat in the picture, too.
So cute.
It's so cute. I want that cat right here, right now. Fiorella says, the adjectives which describe my favorite film are comical, happy, and exciting. Great. Good. Excellent sentence, Fiorella. You might, instead of comical, you might actually say fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Right?
It's good.
Fun or funny, maybe. But yeah.
Of course. Rocky Horror Picture Show with Susan Sarandon.
It was great when it all began. I was a regular Frankie Van. Yeah. Or Frankie Van or Muscle Man. That film also, that's probably second place for me. First, my favorite film is what did I say? Mary Poppins. But then second, yeah, and when I was a kid, my 13th birthday party, my mom came with. We went to see the midnight showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was so cool. And I'm very proud that as a kid, I had a notebook and I wrote the entire script of Rocky Horror, including the audience participation.
Yeah, the callbacks. Yeah, that was a big part of my adolescence too.
Absolutely.
You know that my first big break in theater, I played Magenta at the community theater.
No way!
Yeah, I was 17 years old, and I played in the stage show at the local community college. And, you know, there's still video evidence on YouTube. So if you're ever interested, I will send it to you so you can see 17-year-old red-haired Kate dancing to the time warp on stage. Yeah.
No way. Let's do the time warp. So Kate played the character Magenta in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So the vocabulary of character means someone in a play or in a film, the character, right?
Yeah, it's the person, right?
Did you ever do it again?
Yes. The next year I did it again, but I was not a principal character. I was just playing a background character because I wanted something a bit more relaxed. And it was nice. And I never got to see the midnight showing. It was a big thing for a lot of us because we lived near a college town. Where they had a specific theater that was very famous. Every Saturday night, they would do the midnight showing.
Nice.
We never got an opportunity, but when we did the stage show, we did all the callbacks. So we actually had
crazy.
We had a bag of props that they could buy. So like, toast for people to throw. And when Dr. Scott says a toast, everybody throws toast, or that kind of thing. So it was really
is so cool. Yeah, and I saw the midnight showing because in Santa Monica there's a theater called the Newark Theater, and I think it still does it now. Shows at midnight. I think it's midnight on Friday nights. So I went a couple times, but when I was 13, so a long time ago, and I went one more time again with my friend when I was living in New York, my friend Lauren. I think it was her birthday. And we went. It was a couple of years ago. It was quite fun.
That sounds really, really fun. That's
cool. We have Domenico saying, I like horror because you're holding your breath.
Yeah. It's one thing you might enjoy, an adjective called, and the adjective is suspenseful. Suspenseful. It's when you are holding your breath because you're, the idea of suspense is you don't know what will happen. So you're, suspenseful.
Suspenseful. Yeah. Suspenseful. Full of suspense, right? When you're holding your breath. Great adjective. Right. Fabulous. Okay. Excellent, everyone. Let's move forward. It takes place in. It takes place in. So it takes place in means it happens in. So, for example, Life is Beautiful takes place in Italy and Germany.
Yes.
Right? Where does the film you mentioned take place in? Where does Rocky Horror Picture Show take place in?
Not sure about the actual setting, but I know that it takes place in the beginning at a church. But it takes place in a a strange mansion.
In a fabulous mansion.
In a fabulous mansion, in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Oh, right. It's not in Transylvania. No.
No, that's a part of the song, but that's...
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Elena says in. Okay, it takes place in, So the questions then would be, where does it take place? When? So where is what place, right? So where would be in Bologna, in, I don't know, Japan, in outer space? Where does it take place? And then when? It's time. I actually have a watch, which I'm impressed. It's broken, but I do have it. It's my Casio. Isn't it cool? So where does it take place? When? At what time or what era, right? In the 1900s, in the 1500s? So tell us, for your favorite films, where does it take place?
Yeah.
When does it take place?
If you know the time. Sometimes there's not always a time, but you can invent something.
Exactly. So if I think Mary Poppins, it takes place, where does it take place? It takes place in England. When does it take place? I don't know.
Yeah.
In the 1960s, I think.
The 1960s. There we go. That works.
Can you think of a film of yours where it takes place and when?
Sure. Okay, Princess Mononoke, where does it take place? It takes place in a land similar to Japan. So a place that is described and appears like Japan, like feudal Japan. And when does it take place? I don't know. Feudal Japan.
Okay. Love it. Can you tell us where does it take place? And
well,
when?
It can't be feudal because it's during industrialization, so IDK.
It can't. What's that?
Nothing. It's not important. Anyway.
Okay. So we want to know. So where this just keeps going in. So where does it take place? And when does it take place? Where and when? Can we think of other? What about Ghostbusters? Did you ever see Ghostbusters?
Of course. Da, 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 da.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Where it takes place? I think in New York. And when?
I don't know. 1980s. The 1980s.
Viviana says Frankenstein Jr. takes place in New York and
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Awesome. And Elena is saying, in
1975. In 1975. Nice. Okay.
1975. Okay.
Ghost. Remember, we want the whole sentence. So you want Ghost takes place in 1990.
You've Got Mail takes place in New York City at the end of the 90s. At the end of the 90s.
You want the S.
90s, right? So the 90s would be an era. Fiorella has a question. Excuse me, what does take place mean?
Okay. So it's where does it happen? So when we think about a movie, the location of the movie, not the real location, not Hollywood, but in the story. Where does the story happen? Where does it take place?
Right. So to take place is where the location of the movie is. Where does it take place? So where does it take place is like, where does it happen? Where does it take place? So when you ask where does it take place, you're asking where the location of the movie is, right? So you say, where does, I don't know, where does Lost in Paradise take place? It takes place in Japan. Okay, so Fiorella, we hope that's clear. If not, let us know. Okay, USA, good. Simona, The Legend of the Pianist on the Ocean takes place in Italy and the Ukraine. Yeah.
And you can use that phrase in other contexts. It depends. Go ahead.
Yeah, the soccer game takes place in the stadium.
No. So the thing is, when we use present simple, we're describing something that is in general true. Okay. So for movies, you and I can watch a movie now. We watched it in the past. We can watch it in the future. So we use present simple because we're describing the movie in general. It takes place. But if you want to describe a specific event in your life, like a soccer game, we would use past simple. It took place in Milan. It took place in Florence. And you can do that with an event where.
Yeah, but you can used for any event, really. So yeah, you could say the soccer game takes place, the party takes place at my house tonight. It takes place. So yeah, you can use it in other contexts as well. Simona says, when? I do not know. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cat. Black cat, white cat. Word order there. Black cat, white cat takes place in Yugoslavia in 1998. Nice. I don't know.
Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent sentence. It takes place in Yugoslavia in 1998. Right. So as we see here, we can use it takes place both with the place and with the time.
Mhm.
So it takes place. Oh, good. Fiorella says, thank you. Fantastic.
You're welcome.
It is our pleasure. So let's move forward here and see
Mhm.
main actors and stars. What are stars? Kate, what are stars?
Stars. So, stars are two things. We know that the stars, like in space, if at night I look up at the sky, I see beautiful stars. I see the moon and the stars. Now, we also use this as an expression to talk about famous actors or actresses. So you can say the celebrities as well that play in.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Because stars shine. You look in the sky at night and out in nature, you see many stars, and stars are brilliant and shine. Yeah, exactly. Neolalia says guest star, famous people.
Yeah.
Remember, everyone, that it's adjective and then noun. So it's black cat, white cat, famous people. But yeah, exactly. Good. So, who are the main actors or stars in your favorite films? For me, for example, in Mary Poppins, the main actors are Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke.
I love Julie Andrews
Me too.
so much.
Me too. Yeah. And yeah.
And yeah,
I watched that film so many times. I can't even tell you.
for
It
me,
was on repeat.
it was the
What?
Sound of Music for me. For me, with
Oh,
my Julie Andrews film that I repeated all the time was The Sound of Music.
nice.
But I understand you.
Yeah, Kate, the hills are alive.
With The Sound of Music. The hills are alive with
Exactly.
the sound of music. Yeah.
So, can you think of main actors or stars in your favorite film or in one of your favorite films?
Well, I'm trying to remember who did the English dub for Princess Mononoke. I know Dakota Fanning is in something. I think maybe Kiki's Delivery Service. I can't remember.
Okay.
But let's
What
think of
about-
another movie.
Yeah, let's think. Why don't we take a look at some other movies since
Yeah.
we are, well, you're all letting us know what the main actors or stars are in your favorite films. We prepared a list of movies to look through. Voila! Ta-da! Hooray! Hooray! Why don't we read through them as we're waiting for other comments here? So we have Life is Beautiful.
Life is Beautiful. The main stars are Roberto Benigni and
Isabella Rossellini.
there you go.
Yeah. Mary Poppins.
Julie Andrews, and I almost said Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, it's a funny name. Dick Van Dyke. It's a funny name.
No, I just almost reversed it.
Oh, okay.
Parasite. I don't know this one.
Parasite is the film that won the Oscar. It's the Korean film. It's
Oh, yeah. I know the plot to this. It's very
it's a very good movie, but the actors are Korean and I don't know how to pronounce their names. Let's see here. Simona says, I don't remember the names of the actors in my favorite film. Totally okay, Simona. It's totally okay.
Just Googling it. That's okay. That's
Mirella, Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Good. Yes.
Yeah, Google it. Tell us.
It's interesting, Simona and everyone. There's a verb now, which is to Google, to look something up.
It's the same in Italian. They've invented a verb.
Oh, wow. On Google.
Googolare.
Wow. On the internet. To look something up on Google. On the internet. So you could actually say, Simona, I Google it.
Yes.
Right? So I Google it. It's a very, very funny verb.
I love it, to Google.
So let's see what else. We have Austin Powers. Austin Powers, the main actor.
Who is it?
The guy who did Wayne's World. You remember Wayne's World? Party Time. Mike Myers.
There you go.
Yeah. Viviana, the famous arteries is Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
That's right, Gene Wilder.
Awesome.
I love Gene
Yeah,
Wilder.
fantastic actor.
Mhm.
We have E.T.
Mhm.
Well, the main actor was E.T. E.T. Phone Home.
Elliot.
Exactly. Such an amazing film. Simona says, okay, very nice.
Okay. We have The Wizard of Oz, and of course, the main actor is none other than the lovely Judy Garland.
Yeah, that's right. Judy Garland, yeah.
Judy
Then
Garland.
we have Monty Python, which is what? John Cleese.
John Cleese, Eric Idle. Okay, John Cleese, Eric Idle. Michael.
Oh, yeah, like
He's my
Pallion.
favorite.
I'm looking it up. In the meantime, let us know if you know.
Okay, yeah. Let's see how many I can get while you're Googling this. Okay, Eric Idle.
Okay, yeah.
Cleese, Graham Chapman.
Graham Chapman, Terry Gilliam.
And
Michael Palin. I I but I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Michael Palin.
Michael Palin's my favorite.
Makes me think of Sarah Palin. Very different. Okay.
This is so funny to this day.
Monty Python. We highly recommend Monty Python. Very good for practicing your English. It's very, very funny.
It's very difficult to follow, even for
very
Americans.
funny English humor. So from the UK. All right, let's dive back into our focus, I would say. And see here. We saw main actors and stars. What about director?
Yeah.
What is a director?
So, very funny English humor. A director is the person in charge of the film. So, for example, the director of Princess Mononoke is Hayao Miyazaki. The director of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Quentin Tarantino. Okay, or Pulp Fiction, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, excellent.
So, who is the director?
The director of 8.5 is Fellini, for example, right? So do you know the director? Not always easy to know the director, but tell us if you know the director of your favorite films. All right, we see an actor here. Good.
An actor.
Okay, main actor stars Leonardo DiCaprio is the main actor in The Great Gatsby. Good. I think he's also a director, I think.
No, that's Baz Luhrmann.
Okay, but not the director of that, but in general.
A director in life.
A director.
Oh, yes, I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, director's not easy, so let's move forward into the story. So this story, what is the plot? What is the plot? What does plot mean?
Well, the plot is the story, the description of events that take place, that happen in the story.
Exactly. So the plot of Mary Poppins is a nanny arrives in a family where the father doesn't care about his children. And then she brings magic to the household and the kids and reconnect with their parents. And she brings joy and magic to the family and then flies away. This would be the story. Yes, exactly. Eulalia, director is regista. Good. The director is Mel Brooks. Okay.
That's right, of Frankenstein Jr.
Frankenstein.
I love Mel Brooks. My favorite is Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Fantastic. So excellent one, Viviana. Very nice. So what about the plot? Can you tell us the plot of your favorite film? The plot. So what is the plot of Princess Mononoke?
The plot of Princess Mononoke is a prince from a small tribe in a place very similar to pre-industrial Japan is cursed by a monster that attacks his village. And then he must leave his village to find the source of this curse. And when he does, he finds that human beings and the forest are in a war with each other, and he tries to make peace, to find a middle ground, and see with eyes unclouded by hate the situation.
And
and
how? Okay.
And at the end, it has a beautiful ending, but it does come at a cost. That's all I'll say.
So yeah, what we'll say here is sometimes when you tell the plot to someone, for example, your friend, be careful of spoiler alert. This means maybe someone tells you how the film ends, right? Spoiler alert. The princess dies, or they live happily ever after, or these are spoiler alerts. Let's see, can we think of the plot of another film? What about E.T.? An alien comes to Earth, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, me too. How about something else? What is the plot of Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Five men with vacuum cleaners fight ghosts.
Exactly. Yeah. Viviana, the plot. Yes. Okay. I think she's starting her thoughts. This is the plot.
Yeah, the
So
plot.
five men fight ghosts, I think in New York City, right?
In New York City with vacuum cleaners.
What is the plot of Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? I think he is an African prince.
Yes.
And he comes to America, and I can't remember. Does he
find a bride? To find.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, to find. Well, to make. Okay, no. I think what happens is he comes to America to escape his family or something, and he falls in love.
Oh, does he end up finding a bride?
Well, I don't know. Spoiler alert! You're gonna have to.
But you can
find out.
You can give the spoiler alert. Okay, sorry everyone. We need to just look at an image here of this is just so sweet and fabulous. Look at this, everyone. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my God, I love him. Eddie Murphy is so talented. He's really handsome too. He's so
talented, handsome, fantastic film. Eulalia says, I hate spoiler alert because remember it makes you lose the magic. Yes, very true. Very true, Eulalia. Good comment. Okay, let's say ciao to our friend Eddie Murphy here. So cute.
Bye, Eddie Murphy.
Everyone's homework is to watch some good films. Coming to America, to watch Mary Poppins
today.
What?
I just want to sing today.
Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see here if we can see a little bit more vocabulary before we end. We have about 3 more minutes, so if you have any more questions or comments, please share them with us. So we see what happens in the end. Spoiler alert. Maybe you don't want to know. Look, Viviana, I love Eddie.
Me too. Yes, very fun and very talented. Any actor that can do a movie where they are every single character.
Right. Which one was that? Which movie was that?
I can't remember, but it's amazing.
Fabulous. So funny. So lovely. We want to remind you as well that there's an SOS Facebook group that you can go on at any time. Okay. You'll find it by typing in MySSOS. So you can always go there and interact any time of day. Let's see here. So why don't we do a short review? So we have the story of the film is
what do we call the story of a film? What is
the story of the film is, and I will write the answer here as a review, is the plot. Then we have the main actor or
would we say in the sky, the star.
Yeah, so you have the star of the film. Can you think of other vocabulary from our focus today? Kate?
Sure. What do we call the categories of movies? The different categories or types of movies. Yeah. They are?
Or the genres.
Genres.
Yeah, exactly.
Genres. Good.
Fabulous. Okay, lovely. So again, if you have any questions, you can always go on the MySSOS. We had a very nice time. You are a fantastic group. Thank you for being fantastic students, for participating. We wish you a wonderful lunch. Remember, in 10 minutes, there will be another fantastic webinar here. So thank you, everyone, and have a very nice afternoon. Cheers. Bye, everyone.
Ready? Goodbye.
3, 2, 1. Goodbye.